Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Simtimistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. And I am here with another video, and I'm really excited because I miss Jacob. I haven't recorded him in a while. I'm really excited to show you all what he's been up to. And if you don't know Jacob and his new lady Karissa, then you need to look at my playlist and catch up. So Jacob is having Karissa spend the night. I think this is after their last date. So he's just having her spend the night, and they are in a full-on relationship now. Like, they go together, they spend the night at each other's houses, and things are going pretty well for Jacob and his love life. Now that he's gotten rid of Jaimie, things are going well. He's still doing his schooling, he's still going to work, so Jacob's a busy man right now. And Carissa's tired from all the excitement because they're constantly out late at night. Carissa's gonna jump in the bed and get some rest. Jacob is gonna do a few things around the house, but he's gonna get some rest too because he's looking really tired. And I just pulled up the calendar so you can see what's going on with Jacob and his job and what he has to do on Monday. So he has 11 a.m. class, and then he has a 3 p.m. class, and he also has work. I don't know if Jacob's gonna make it to work. It's been really difficult for Jacob to make it to work and school. Like, he's been using all his PTO days, calling in fake sick to work, going into the office for like a couple of hours, and then going to class because it's hard balancing it all. And this job is not Jacob's passion. This job is what Jacob does in order to pay his bills right now. Also, he wants to save a little money for when he graduates school. He's going to have to find a place to live while he's working. I don't think he wants to live in this this house forever, and it's time to move on. So now it's Monday morning. Everyone's getting some food to eat. Jacob has to get something to eat before class starts. Of course, Karissa has to get something to eat, and she's comfortable. Like, she can just go in his fridge. Jacob doesn't care anything about that. They have a very comfortable, chill relationship. In case you don't remember, Karissa is also in school, so she's eating as she gets started for the day, and she's actually a little uncomfortable right now because she's starting to think about all the things she has to do in her own life. She's been spending so much time with Jacob, and Jacob is telling her how happy he is that she's here, but Karissa has her own life that she needs to manage as well. She's very ambitious and very independent, so she's working on those things. Jacob is realizing he has work in about an hour, and Karissa is done eating, so she has to head out and get ready for her classes as well. Even though she doesn't have a job, she is also busy, and she has to get ready for classes. So Jacob is going to finish up the pancakes he started cooking because, he can just eat those later, and he's increasing his cooking skill, so now he has more options. Jacob is dropping pancakes on the floor, which, okay, I don't know why you making that face like you didn't just drop those pancakes on the floor. Whatever, Jacob. Pancakes are done. I wouldn't eat those, but Jacob cleans his floor, so he'll be all right. The pancakes are done, and then Jacob just has to call in fake sick to work. Where is it? It is here. And he has to call in fake sick to work because he is out of PTO. The job says, sorry to hear that, feel better soon. I sped it up a little bit because things were just taking way too long. Jacob has bad reception. What do you expect? We live all the way out here in this trailer in Oasis Springs. Of course, the reception is bad. Jacob has a little bit time left before class, so he's just gonna clean up a little bit and get ready for the day. He still has to keep his house tidy, and it looks like he has some mail, which I think, he has some bills to pay. And look, Jacob got $2,000 in the bank. He's pretty comfortable. He can pay his bills, clearly thinking about Karissa, but he can pay his bills and not have to worry. So right now he's just working on making some savings and, preparing for his new life. He's almost done with school. I think he's about like halfway through at school. So yeah, he's just preparing for his life. So how did we get here? Jacob had a good day at school. I just spared you guys, like, me fast forwarding through the game. I usually be watching other people's YouTube videos while I'm playing because some things just take a while, and I like to fast forward through the game and my attention span be all over the place. But here we are, like around 6:30 after classes. Him and Karissa met up at the Bluffs, which is such a weird place in the game. Let me know in the comments if you guys like have deleted the Bluffs and use it for something else. But it's like this weird swampy place, and I feel like people are always inviting each other to the Bluffs. I don't fully get it. And then they jump in this like swampy looking pool. Like, I would not jump in that. That looks like the Hudson River. I don't know. But yeah, so they are on their little date at the Bluffs. And Karissa are gonna flirt a little bit and talk about their day and how well their relationship is going. And Jacob has just earned some money for today, which he called in sick, and he's earned a vacation day, which I don't know how, because he's calling in fake sick, but I guess these Sims can get away with that. And Jacob seems like a really honest guy, so people tend to trust him. And he's not a bad guy. You know, it's okay to take a mental health day from work. And it looks like they are going to take their first picture together. That is so sweet. Like, they are really making this official couple status. They look so cute. It's kind of dark and like seedy, but it's a cute picture nonetheless. We are going to add a filter so it looks less like they are in the middle of the swamp at dawn. And now that they've taken this picture, Jacob is going to ask Karissa to be his girlfriend because they haven't had that official conversation yet. So they are officially boyfriend and girlfriend, even though they've been acting like it for like the past couple of weeks or so. And Jacob's just going to say, like, I love your presence. You're such a sweet person to be around, and it's hard to meet sweet women and sweet people in general like you. And they're going to seal the relationship with a kiss. Jacob is telling Karissa, like, I've met a lot of people since I've started my life goals, and they have not all been the best and the most kind people, and it's great to meet someone like you, and they are going to go woohoo in the bush. Maybe that's the purpose of the Bluff, so that the Sims can like go woohoo in bushes. But I need to find new ideas for like how to landscape the Bluff and keep, like, let's say I keep the woohoo bushes in it so that the Sims can go enjoy themselves in public but not in public. Let me know if you guys have any ideas, because clearly, like, I don't love the Bluffs. I sped that up a little because they were in the bushes for a while. Don't worry, nobody's here in the Bluffs with you guys. And now they are going to go back to Jacob's house because it is getting late and dark. So we are here back in Oasis Springs at the house, and clearly they are having an after the woohoo snack and just looking at I think that's the picture they took. So now the picture is up in the house, and they're just kind of hanging out and chilling. Karissa is going to spend the night again. They are just going to rest because they both have classes tomorrow as well. I don't know if Jacob's going to go to work or not, but they are just going to settle in for the evening. Carissa's very sleepy from all that bush woohooing, and we will check in with you guys again tomorrow. So Jacob is up. Carissa's been up for a little bit. She's been up reading and watching TV, and she's been mopping because the dryer and the washer broke, and Jacob has to fix that because the mopping is really not going to do anything. It's just going to keep sprouting water. But Carissa's really sweet and helpful for doing that, so Jacob's just going to the bathroom right now, and then he's going to repair the washer before they get ready for classes. He's going to give Karissa a hug and just compliment her because she's so nice and she's really helpful. Jacob reached level 3 of handiness skill. I have a feeling Jacob is going to be one of those really handy Sims. Like, he's not going to pay people to replace things or to get people to fix things even when he makes a little more money. I feel like he's always going to be hands-on, like, oh, I can kind of do it myself. Once he is done, he should clean up the mess, and then he can call to meal so him and Karissa can eat some pancakes, even though I don't really think they have a lot of time before class, but maybe they'll have time to have a quick breakfast. Yep, it looks like they actually don't have time. Karissa has to head out to class because it's taking Jacob way longer than he thought to finish fixing the dryer, but maybe he'll just get something to eat. Anyway, while Jacob is finishing mopping and getting something to eat, how are you guys? I feel like I want to get to know my subscribers a little better, so feel free to leave comments about your life. Also, follow me on Twitter at Simtimistic, and we can chat a little more easily on there. I would love to hear more about how you play the game, if you play the game. I know some people watch Sims videos and they don't play the game, so I would love to hear more about how you play and just what's going on in your guys' lives. We recently got done with a big election over here in the States. I'm not sure if my followers are from the United States or they're from other places, but we had a big election, and today kind of feels like New Year's Day. Like, it kind of feels a little bit like everybody partied, and now it's like so quiet and everyone's like, oh, gotta get back to life and continue on with things. So in case you didn't notice, I decided to fast forward a little bit. It is now Friday, and I know it was last Tuesday, and you're like, what happened to the rest of the week? Well, the rest of the week was boring. Jacob went to work, he went to class, nobody cares, and Friday is like obviously the most exciting day of the semester. He takes his exams, he gets his grades in, he signs up for the next semester, and it's Liberty Day, which is a day I added in my game once I watched Ocean Sims videos where she talks about adding different holidays, and I was like, she's right, the Sims need more holidays. So I added Liberty Day, and it's a busy day for Jacob, so hopefully he still gets to do a little celebration. And again, a few days later in the week, Jacob is back to fixing things. He's fixing his shower. I think we're going to have him start upgrading his appliances soon because I feel like they're breaking all the time and it's really annoying. So Jacob's just going to use the bathroom. We're going to give him some privacy. No, sorry. First he's going to eat. Then he's going to use the bathroom and get ready for his big day ahead. So as Jacob was getting ready and cleaning up around the house, he started to get a little nervous about his finals. And I'm not really sure why Jacob gets so nervous because he does his finals every semester. He's a really good student. He studies. So I don't really have any doubts that Jacob will do well. But I guess it's just that hour before nervousness for finals. I'm also going to have Jacob post to his Simstagram about how he's excited that it's the last semester. He's a little nervous about finals, but he's wishing everybody else luck because Jacob is always, thinking about others, even on days like today. It also looks really warm outside today. Perfect Liberty Day weather, so I'm just going to have him change his clothes to his hot weather clothes, and he's going to be ready. So, oops, I put him in his winter clothes, which I know he's sweating profusely. So let's take that off really quickly and fix that. My bad, Jacob. I wasn't really paying attention. So yeah, just put on your summer clothing so you can be ready for the weather. And then I'm going to have him clean up some more. I feel like this small trailer is always really messy somehow. I feel like it's not a big space, and it's just him. No toddlers or anything else, but there's always food somewhere. So let's just clean that up. And once that's done, it'll be time to head off for class. So we will be back shortly. And Jacob is back from class. I feel like the notification that pops up should be different on days that are the final day of the semester. It should say, he did well on his exam, or we think he's going to do well on his exam. But I think he's pretty much done. Oh, he has one more final exam to take at 3 p.m. So he has a little time in between, and I'm just looking at his achievements. He does need to attend a guest lecture. I feel like he hasn't been moving up that much in the aspiration because it's just so hard with school and Karissa and work, but I'm going to have him try to move up some more. So I'm going to have him go in the house for a little bit, and I think I'm going to have him work out. He hasn't really worked out in the house before, but I think it'll be a nice way to kind of get his mind off of, who is this? Jaimie. Didn't we get rid of Jaimie? Like, didn't we curse her out and throw her out the house? Why is she back? She's a persistent little something, isn't she? So let me tell you what Jacob is thinking. Jacob is in a playful mood. He's in a good mood. He thinks he's done well on his exam. He also knows that he only has a few hours between now and the next class. So he really can't get into that much trouble. So he's going to go talk to her since she came all this way. And he's gonna make a little flirtatious joke like, hey, you must really like me. You keep coming around here, even though he knows that clearly she doesn't like him or she's just always playing games. Jaimie's just gonna say, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. I just figured I'd stop by, do a little pop-up, see what's going on with you. Plus, it's Liberty Day. I know, I wanted to bring some Liberty cheer, so let's just have a little toast and celebrate freedom for all Sims. And Jacob's all about that. So he's like, yeah, freedom to the Sim people. Not really sure if Jacob should be drinking because he still has another class today. But you know what? It'll just take the edge off. This is Jacob's favorite holiday. And Jaimie's just like, oh, it's so good to see you. I'm glad I caught you. I know you're such a busy man. Jacob's like, yeah, haha, I've been quite busy. How have you been, I've been driven, so I gotta stay focused on my goals and achieve them. And, oh, it looks like Jaimie's feeling flirty. I didn't realize that. I don't know if she's been feeling flirty since she came over or what, but they clearly keep hugging like they haven't seen each other in years when it's clearly hasn't been that long. Jaimie's like, I've been busy too, Jacob, you're not the only one that's busy. I've got some new furniture, and I've been doing a little research on dinosaurs, and, just expanding my horizons. What do you guys think of Jaimie? Like, how bold she is, how fickle she is, and especially now that Jacob has a girlfriend. I mean, she doesn't know that, but what do you guys think of her coming over here unannounced? And Jacob talking to her, like, do you think Karissa's going to be upset? Let me know in the comments what you think, because they're clearly having a good time over here. And, she's happy and he's happy. And he's clearly being a little flirty and picking up on the vibes. Like, Jaimie thinks he's attractive, which he's thought that before. I don't know why Jacob is falling for her tricks. Like, I feel like Jaimie's a shady person. But let me know what you guys think. This conversation has gone on longer than I thought it would, especially because Jacob has class. And it looks like, as an option, it's showing their first kiss, which I really hope Jacob doesn't do that. Jacob is such a nice guy. I don't want him to ruin his relationship. I don't want him to, get distracted and fall into Jaimie's trap. So I hope, they just keep it to flirting and they move on. Don't mind me, I'm over here just getting some pictures for some screenshots in case I have to slip these pictures to Karissa on the low. Just kidding. And then Luna, what is with Jacob and all these chicks? Luna, I don't know who you are, why you want to meet with Jacob, but I guess it's the group, Paragons. I don't even know why Jacob signed up for that. But he has to get ready for class. He doesn't have time for this. He has 4 minutes till he has to head out for class. So, thank God they're not going to kiss. I think they're just going to end this right here, and Jacob is going to head to class. And this is where we're going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know in the comments what you thought about this video. Is Jaimie a thirst bucket? Let me know all of this. Subscribe because I know you want to see what happens next with Jacob. Liberty Day is not over. Grades are not in. He just finished his last class of the semester, so stay tuned. All right, bye guys.